Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are back on the Citadel Minecraft server again today, working on the bee farm. Gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. We're getting real close to finishing up the flower beds and the beehive placement, and then it'll just be a matter of putting around some foliage around the house and a couple of other details on the bankment, and we're good. So I hope to finish it up today. It's another early stream. Again, I'm liking the energy at 10 o'clock in the morning for streaming. So I'm going to try to continue that. I think you can look forward to some changes on the Twitch schedule page. I'll also be informing the Discord on those changes. It looks like I'm probably going to switch things during the week anyway to 10 a.m. So it means you'll get longer streams. If I do 1 p.m. streams, they're going to be more like 2 hours. If I do 10 a.m., I can probably do 3 hours or more. So that should be something that we can adjust to. Delara, hello. Good to see you. SweetSandi, good to see you as well. Dan, it sounds like it's warm over in the UK. Mikatu, hello. Good to see you as well. Lots of folks getting used to the 10 a.m. start. I like that. I like that. We've seen a lot of new people. That's another reason why I wanted to make a switch, at least for the summer. And that is because I'm seeing more and more people that have not been able to come in and say hello before do that, especially listeners of the Spawn Chunks that may not be able to catch me at another time. So it's been really fun to talk to people and hang out with them for the first time here. So SweetSandi says, I will have time to get an after dinner swim after the stream. Nice. Very, very cool. New lake, new swim. Hey, look, that's how you roll, right? That's not a lake, it's a river, but it's a very pretty view out of the kitchen of the bee farm. And we have a couple of like really cool, not views, but like the light that comes in here in the morning is really cool. And eventually I think it'll be really nice to look out that window, although it flips the wrong way. But down here, the view out the back porch, when we are done with landscaping that, will look very cool. Obviously I've just roughed it in, but I think having like a little waterfall come down there would be awesome. And especially once this is all covered in green, I think that'll be really fun. So yesterday we were working on these flower beds, and I had sent a DM. I don't think that they've got back to me, but I'm gonna go beg, borrow, and steal some allium from Cosmic Dancer, so we have some more stuff to play with. So I'm just gonna put some stuff away here. We're gonna have a small road trip to start off the stream. We'll go to Somerville and Dartmouth Meadows, and I'm also going to see if there's anything that I need to replenish. Good on bone meal. I feel like there was something that I said the other day that I was low on. Anybody else remember what that was? We're good on honey. I have to go get my other shulker box. Just finished listening to the newest episode of the Spawn Chunks. Enjoyed it a lot. Such creative energy. For some reason, I could only find it on Amazon Music yesterday evening. Weird. That's strange. It should be available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Episode 357. Lo says, I can only catch you on Fridays now as your Wednesday morning streams conflict with my work. Lo, I think we're switching to 10 a.m., but we'll see. We'll see. Hello, good to see you. Sorry, I gotta pour my coffee here. So we got some mangrove, but I don't want to go all the way over to get some mangrove wood. I don't think we need too much more right now. We're fine on stone. Just filled that up. I feel like there was something I was short on. The Druid Gen. Wow, early stream. Yeah, we're gonna try this 10 a.m. Mine slot. Wow, Freudian slip. Time slot. A mining time slot. I'm gonna see if I can put some of this away. Do I have room for any of these in this? Yes. Cool. That we don't have room for. Bring that just in case. Don't need more moss. Don't need more moss carpet. I thought there was something we were really low on. Bring the allium. Oh, nether wart. That was one thing for sure. Mine slot, yeah. Maybe we'll start using that. Grass, mangrove roots. Yeah, no, we've got enough mangrove roots. It's mangrove wood I could use some more of, but I don't need it like immediately. We're just putting like little bits of it in the road. So it's not like it's a huge thing. It's also a long way to go for mangrove. I'd be better off to just grow a bunch of trees here locally. If I wanted to do that, which I'd rather make some progress until I'm like really up against the wall. Could have tried to put some of this we can probably put away. Just trying to lighten this extra shulker box here. That is just garbage, or we could smelt it. Jag782, thanks for the follow. Luke Gaming, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. How'd you find the stream? This is one of the reasons I am streaming earlier in the morning, is we find that we're getting newer follows and people that I have not recognized. Alright, that gives us considerably more room. Oh, resin. I don't know where I'm going to get resin. Those can just stay there. I don't know why we're keeping all this kind of stuff. It would be fun at some point to make a data pack to make use of things like that. Mangrove, we got lots of mangrove leaves. You know, maybe we'll bring back... Let's fill this up since we're going to Dartmouth Meadows. It's very easy to get. Sand, shulker boxes. I don't have any spare shulker boxes, I don't think. Gold. Alright. You know what? Let's maybe we'll strip out the gold at the old farmstead. New to Minecraft, so looking at lots of streamers on Twitch. That's awesome. Well, that's fantastic. Wow. Welcome to the game. How are you finding it? Like, what are you thinking of the game so far? Like, are you hooked, or are you like on the fence? I should let you know, Jag, that this is a 4-year project. So like, it's this. Don't have your expectations set. Like, I've been doing this every week almost daily for like 4 years. So sometimes I find that when I was new to Minecraft, I would see people online be just overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that they've done. But it's like context. Valtra191, welcome in. Same question. How'd you find the stream? If you're watching and you feel like saying hello, folks, be sure to let us know how you found us. So, Jag, one thing that you might be interested in is the Spawn Chunks podcast. So it's a weekly news show all about Minecraft every Monday with myself and Pixel Riffs. And speaking of Pixel Riffs has a Minecraft channel, youtube.com/pixelriffs, and he does the Minecraft Survival Guide, which is like a tutorial series. I shouldn't say like a tutorial series. It is a tutorial series on Minecraft. So, especially Jag, where you're new, you can absolutely go and follow Pix and see what's up. Thanks for the links in chat, SweetSandi. Appreciate it. The downsides of watching streamers, they have hours and hours and weeks and years. Yeah, 100%. I really liked my experience coming on board with Minecraft. I watched a lot of Paul Soares Jr. and I found it really entertaining and informative. And his series at the time, this was 2017, was so fly by the seat of your pants. Like, he didn't have big projects. He didn't have like crazy goals. He was just playing the game and just doing whatever kind of struck his fancy. It was really cool. That's a donkey. Wow. Don't expect to be running into you. Best way to learn about Minecraft would be Pixelriff's Survival Guide. I personally learned a whole lot. Oh, totally. I've learned a lot too. I've learned a lot just from podcasting with Pixelriffs because he's got several years on me in terms of playing the game. I feel like, I can't remember how long he's been playing the game, but it's been a long time. I feel like it's not quite 2 times me. I picked the game up in 2017, so I'm at 7 years. No. The podcast is 7 years old. So I picked it up in 2016, I guess? So we have different zones on the server for people that are watching new, and we use command blocks to teleport players between zones. All it means is that if you're building a skyscraper, it's not going to be in the background of somebody's medieval castle. We just kind of separate the zones by 10,000 blocks. Plus, we found like really cool areas for people to build in for those specific projects. I was thinking the other day, Sandy, that we've got this kind of Ming Dynasty era zone for building. The problem, of course, is that it would probably involve a lot of mangrove. It'd be a lot of red, and man, do I not want to harvest that much mangrove for a big build. I've been gaming for years, many and always seen Minecraft as a kid's game. Ah, I see. Recently saw a streamer playing hardcore and was with like over 20,000 days. Holy crap. In the build, so I have to bop through different streams to become amazed by Minecraft. That's awesome. Yeah, it's like Lego. And if you've got enough imagination to make your own fun, then like the sky's the limit. Especially now. Like, I feel like Minecraft has changed so much in the last 3 years. Ever since 1.18. I think it's been really good. So this is my manual netherwart farm. Very easy to stock up on this stuff. We'll just replant it, obviously. I built this because we needed a lot of red nether brick, but we since do not need as much anymore. But we were using it as crops in West Hill, and it's a really nice bright red. And I can't remember, is this the vanilla texture? I feel like there's a 3D texture out there that I have not tried. It is a vanilla texture? Okay. It's been so long, and I've got some resource packs added that I just forget. I don't know whether Cosmic needs... Well, we certainly have enough of this now. Alright. If you have any questions, Jag, let me know, because I've got some data packs and some mods on the server. Most of them are UI, player, quality of life stuff. I try not to change the gameplay too much. Alright, what's the next thing we need? Azalea sapling replenish. While we're here, why not? Gappy the Guy, early stream. Yeah, we were just talking about moving my weekday streams to 10 a.m. It's a couple of things. It brings in new people. It's a lot cooler. I mean, it's raining today, so it's not warm in the studio, but my studio hits like 30 degrees inside at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I feel like if I can start streaming early and be done by 1 o'clock, then I will probably be in a much more comfortable place. I also found that as I've been experimenting with different streams and stream times, that when I do stream at earlier times, I'm able to stream longer. So it's like a 3-hour stream instead of just a 2-hour stream. I don't think we get leaves from here, do we? No, just the saplings. I think the leaves are over by the tree farm. Cosmic Dancer, feel free to check my storage in Somerville if you haven't already for alliums, but not sure there are some in Somerville already planted. Feel free to take them. I can replant at a later date. Also, hi. Cool, thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate that. I will check it out. And then we get a chance to show off Somerville on stream, which is also fun. Alright, so we did that. Gold, netherwort. Do you need netherwort, Cosmic? I can drop off some of that. It's kind of fun for people that are just coming in that are new to my stream and new to the server, because when I do little errands like this, I like to try to walk around as best I can, unless, of course, I'm dealing with a ghast. But it means that you do get a little bit of a tour of the server. I'm pretty sure we've taken all the gold from here, but we'll check anyway. Need nothing at the moment, unless you can lend me a break. I could really use a break. Yeah. I've heard that from other people in my life, too. I wish I could help. Gold pressure plate. Is there anything else in here that we would need? Pink dye. That's a cool shot. I really like that the shader adds this nether fog, kind of like the steam above the lava lake. Coming in here and shaders on is always really cool. Don't fly in the nether. Do my best. Oh, that's a torch reflection. I thought there was gold on the floor. I was like, what's going on? Nothing. How are we doing for fuel? We're okay. Alright, well, we're not going to do anything here. Low, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. That's amazing. Thanks so much. Syndrome's Lair. I'd have to see an image of it, but maybe it might look like that. Is it 35% off gifted subs through Jen? Like, why does Twitch not tell me this stuff? Piggy Kerplunk, that's a great username. Pangy2025, Twitter Sloth, another great username. Wash was your 10-ton hammer. And Tiskets, I guess, 75. Welcome in. You have gift subs. You can now join the Joel Duggan Discord. Just connect your Twitch and your Discord. I didn't see any gold in the storage up here. We'll take a quick look on the way back. Right now I need to go to Somerville. Because it's Twitch? Yeah. SweetSandi gifted a tier 1 sub to Jag782. Jag, now you have a whole bunch of people that you can talk to about Minecraft. Is it daytime? No, it's nighttime. I really should get a meme clip of that crow doing daytime, nighttime. I think it's like a British comedy series. I want to go downstairs. I'm going to sleep before I walk around Somerville, I guess. I bet you Somerville's nice in the morning. So this is Cosmic's build and area, and they have lots of flowers. Lord Andy gifted tier 1 sub to the Druid Jen. Amazing. Thanks so much, Lord Andy. Cheers. And Lo, again, thanks very much for the support. That's a level 3 hype train, or a level 2 hype train, rather. We've got 4 minutes left on the hype train. And Lord Andy, that's your first gift sub on the channel. That's amazing. Thank you. The Druid Jen, I think that you've now got, with that gift sub, you now have the Space Keystone badge, or did you have that already? Alright, I don't know where Cosmic keeps the flower. I don't know that I've been here, Cosmic, since you've put falling rose petals, or cherry leaves in the ceiling. This is awesome. I imagine this is your happy place. Wood, leaves, fence gates, coral. Alright. Oh, look. Alliums. I don't think we need very many. I know they're hard to get. I wish we could make more. Half a stack? I feel like if we borrowed half a stack, we should be fine. I didn't see if Cosmic responded. Do you need netherwort for, like, decorations? I don't need 4 stacks. Cosmic did not say anything. They didn't need anything special. Check that thing with the treasure train and the 35% of subs. I'm not totally sure how it works, and I'm not sure if you lose some of that revenue split. Remind me to DM you about it later. Thank you, Cosmic. Yeah, I will look into that. It's a treasure train, it was called. Let me just look up to what it was said in the chat. I didn't Twitch. Yeah, treasure train. A treasure train just started on your channel. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gifted subs at level 5. So I think the train has to be at level 5. We're currently at level 3. And we've got a minute left at level 3. You're good for another word. Okay, cool. They're as rare as golden apple trains. Fair. Mikado doesn't say 35% off for you. I think it's because it's only level 3 for the next 40 seconds. Yeah, treasure train level 2 achieved 4 minutes ago. I'll have to look into the settings. Again, Twitch doesn't email me about this stuff. It drives me nuts. Hi, chat and streamer. First time in and came with a question because I know Joel Duggan to be knowledgeable. Oversighted, I think. I hope I'm, 1, let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. And 2, ask away. Welcome in. It has to be level 5. That's what I thought, True Jen, yeah. That is going to be a level 3. No, level 2 hype train complete to kick off the stream. Thanks very much, folks. It's very kind of you. Great way to start a Friday. I'm getting a bunch of new people in there. I'm going to see if, did Jag connect to the Discord? That might take a minute. Not as of yet. Hype chest. I'm going to open my hype chest and see what I got. Share. I got this one. It looks like an animated something. I find that some of the animated things on Twitch are too small. So we came and we've plundered and we've got what we needed. I think the only thing I want to check now is just gold at my cabin. See if there's anything else. What is your opinion? Let's call it fog that was Mojang implemented 1.21.7. I actually don't know. So I'm not on 1.21.7. We're on 1.21.5. I can say only what I've experienced through the SpawnChunks podcasts and Pixel Riff's images that he shared. And I feel like I have the same opinion. I believe I talked about it on the show. But it is also cosmic. My goodness. How nice is that? Very cool. Have you planted any cactus flowers, Cosmic? Because they go really good with allium. I feel like it's a shame to come all the way to Somerville with new people in chat and not show off Cosmic's bananas endeavors. Like, look at all the... How cool is that? And watch this. It just goes on for days. This is close to the size of West Hill Cosmic. None of these cherry trees were here. This is all Cosmics spread in plantation. I think the lore is that this building is somehow responsible for all the pink. So cool with the shader pack. So pink. 100% pink. All the pink all the time. Go pink or go home. Cosmic, if you don't have a t-shirt that says go pink or go home, what are you even doing? Delara, I think it's pretty clear their favorite color. You know, I think they have that cornered. I'll dig into the most recent episode of the SpawnChunks then and get more of a feel of Pixar's response to Defog. Thanks for answering. I mean, I can elaborate, but sorry, I got distracted by Cosmic stuff. So right now, with this shader pack on, there is a little bit of fog. So you can see how this mountain in the distance has got like a bit of a white haze over top of it. And so in real life, it's called atmospheric perspective. The more air particles between you and a thing, the more of a white haze is going to be in front of that thing. So stuff that's closest to us doesn't have the white haze, and then stuff that's farther away does. The criticism that Pixel Riffs had and that I share is that in the new version of Minecraft 1.21.7, that haze is too close to you. And it feels like fog, not atmospheric perspective. It feels too close. It feels like you're seeing things fogged out that are not far away. So it feels artificial. And your eyes as a human are just used to seeing the natural effect, which, and this, I would say that this this shader pack, which is complementary reimagined 5 point something. What is it? Oh, yes. Complementary reimagined 5.5.1. I should check to see if there's a new one actually. 5.5.1. Is that still the newest one? Anybody know? I agree. Even in brightly lit spaces, stuff is at least 5% washed out. Yeah, that's the criticism that Pix had as well. I'm really curious to see if vibrant visuals will give us more control over that in Java. I think that it's like that part of vibrant visuals coming into Java ahead of vibrant visuals, I think is something that I'm curious about, whether or not it's going to change. So this is Dartmouth Meadows. I don't know why it's not rendering in. This is where it all started. This is the valley where all of the server mates decided to hang out and build their first houses. This is like the southern tip of it. It gets dense as we get closer to down in the valley, but we've got Macast's tower, we've got my starter farm. I don't know where else we would have gold. There'd be no gold over here. I am getting low on carrots. I'm going to grab a stack of carrots to take back with me too. I'm kind of looking forward to starting that sci-fi area and developing all new farms for myself, like little sheep farms and automatic stuff. I think that's going to be fun to revisit in modern Minecraft. I have already picked this clean. Okay. Fair. Do I have any in here? No. Wow. I don't know where else I would keep gold. I might just not have very much. I can't imagine it would be out here. That's a whole shulker box full of stuff that I don't need to be in a shulker box. I should repurpose that. Nothing. All right, we'll check the azalea box over here. Not very many. I must have cleaned this out too. Okay. Was worth checking. The shaders only exist in Bedrock so far? Yeah, Vibrant Visuals is only available in Bedrock so far. Yeah. It's coming to Java. They just haven't done it on Java yet. At any rate, I think it's a minor enough change I can get used to it, but if there's a way to revert the coloring and keep the other 1.2017 updates, I would do it. Yeah, I can see. That's something that I hope they do. Like, I hope they lump that fog change in with Vibrant Visuals and people can, like, turn it on and off. 4 years of jumping off walls and breaking your ankles. No wonder you've used all your gold for golden carrots. Well, the other thing is that they changed the zombie piglin farm so that I can't get gold as easily from it now. Do you oversighted? Did you do you play with shaders on Java? Or can you? That might overwrite the fog and give you like a fog setting that you can control. Where am I? This way. Carrot traders. Actually, that's not a bad idea. The problem is emeralds. I don't have any of those either. I think I stripped all the goodies out of this. I don't think we have any. Yeah. I don't know where else there would be gold. It's fine. We're not out of food. There are some things I don't bother with because it means that I get to walk around the server and look for stuff. It's kind of a good excuse to have a little bit of a brain break for me and look for things. I guess I'll check downstairs first. So this is the modern city build. This is the bank. I don't know where I would keep gold if I had it here. I feel like it would be in one of these chests. Those are full. Flowers. We'll leave that there. One lonely nugget is all we found. All right, we'll check upstairs. I don't know that I've been here in shaders in the rain in the modern city. Can't see out there very much in the rain. Nothing in there. No spare shulker boxes. Just a carrot. All right, fair. All she wrote, I guess. Is there a bed up here? I think there is. Who built this? Lord Andy, could you be more specific? Sometimes there's a bit of lag. So this, for people that are wondering, is the modern city. So we've got a skyscraper in progress. There's a concrete maker inside of that. We've got another skyscraper over here. I don't remember that being purple. That's funny. Another building being mapped out there. Most of the work went into the roads and flattening the area. And the bank, I think, were the two things. So it's one of those things where, like, it'll expand as time goes on. But we've got more materials now that we can use, which is nice. This was built before Deep Slate was in, so we can do slabs now. So again, for anybody that's new to the server, there's a command block underneath there, and you can see from our coordinates underneath my map, I'm at -62, -78, and then now I'm at -8900, -9700. So that's what it takes us to various locations around the server. I think I might take a small break between West Hill and the sci-fi zone that I want to build and work in the modern city and try to finish up a couple things. I feel like every time I go there, I'm always explaining, this is partly built, this is not finished yet. It's going to be nice when I finish West Hill to be just like, it's done. There's nothing. I don't want or need to finish anything there. We can move on to something else. I find that it happens so often with Minecraft builds. People are often saying like, here it is partly done, and it's been partly done for 7 years. Built the front and the sides, not the back. 100%. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in my sci-fi area. Like, I'm not sure what... Like, here, spruce trapdoors were, like, the item of choice that solved all kinds of problems for us. And I don't know what I'm going to do in the sci-fi area. I mean, to be fair, I'm not going to have to make stairs. Like, I'm going to be able to fly around. And it's going to make sense. So, that part is at least good. Alright, so we do have a spare shulker box, which is good. I will just have to put that down here for now. Carrots. So we've still got 3 stacks. We're not doing too bad. Allium we're going to need. Probably not that many. We're going to need more of those. I'm using those. Actually, I think I was pulling them from this one. Yeah. What else was I using? Oh, cactus flowers. Blast Jordan, what does the worker bee say to her food after she's returned? Honey, I'm home. Blast Jordan, you're fired. Well played. I need moss blocks, moss carpet. And Celia. This thing has grown exponentially. What else? Grass. Ferns. Bushes and bone meal. More bone meal. I think that's all I need to keep on going on over here. We'll double check. Pink petals, allium. Yeah. So for example, I put this down temporarily yesterday because I wanted to put an allium there. I want to put them where they double up. Is that too close? Might be too close. Cool, I like that. Oop. I'm behind on chat. Throw you a couch? Is that because of the joke? I want to get another cactus flower in here somehow. That might be too close. Maybe here we could do pink petals. Gonna need more of these too. I think that works. Something green over this way, maybe a bush. And then something tall behind this. We have to move these shulker boxes soon too, to deal with whatever plan we have for this green patch out front. So I feel like I want it to end about here. Maybe we'll throw in just a few little traily bits there. Got too repetitive. So I wouldn't mind having some extra pink on this side. Mm-hmm. Maybe to lean in wherever we can get these extra flowers. Following me around? Pushy. They don't miss a beat, man. Nope. Actually, I could probably just use... Can I breed them with these guys? I probably can. There's 2 of them here. Come here. I think that looks pretty natural. I might want to work in a little bit more bush and grass. I really like what the pink petals do. Same with the wildflowers, that they give this kind of transition where it gives you just one more step down before you get back down to grass. Oops. So I can't put anything between there because of the ladder. So I'll probably do something like that. Or yeah, that's pretty good. I actually don't know what's happening over here, so I'll just leave that kind of untouched. We have to go to the wall first. I feel like that's pretty basic. We might want to fix that up a bit. I feel like the sunflowers might be blocked out here. Well, as long as we leave that gap, we should be okay. Stream time's at an hour. Thanks very much, Sandy. Not only do you plant flowers when I'm not here, but you plant pink flowers when I'm not here. Well, I do my best. I gotta keep you on your toes. This may change, but I'm gonna put that there. So I really did not find another place to put a cactus flower. I don't think you can put them on bushes. No. Do they need something underneath them? Can you place them? Whoops. Oh, darn. I wonder if you can put them on mangrove roots. You probably can. Yeah. Kind of a unique looking plant. Planting pink flowers is a cosmic summoning ritual? Nice. I feel like something back here needs to be pink. I wonder... I don't know if I can get away with this. It makes it look more dense. We just have to cover it up somehow on this side. Maybe that moves there. And this goes to grass. I think this sunflower is probably going to go. I can't really see it from here. I'm not sure what would look better, the green or the brown. Oh, I don't have one of those. I guess if we can cover this with vines maybe? I don't know about that. It's not so bad from this angle. Sometimes I wish we had just one more option for bushes. I don't necessarily know that that's helpful. Well, I can't see anything right now anyway. All right, I am going to pay attention to Sandy's heads up for break. I will be back in about 5 minutes. This is something I do once an hour for anybody that's new. Gives me a chance to grab another cup of coffee. You can grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. The more the merrier. I will be right back. All right, back to planting. We've got spiders everywhere. I might actually want the string. Plus the XP doesn't hurt either. There's another one here too. Where'd you go? I see you hiding. There's no natural predators for spiders in this game. game, is there? That would be cool if they would make something that would do that. Yeah, either a new mob or a new mob ability, something like that would be fun. Oh, not there. So this feels kind of empty, but I think that's because I just haven't done the 2 sunflower beds here. So I really should look and see. I need to get more green wall pieces. I don't know if I have the inventory space right now. Wolves go after skeletons. Creepers are afraid of cats. Parrots, their hidden power would be to kill spiders, maybe. I don't know if they do in real life. I think parrots eat mostly seeds, berries, that kind of thing. Stone stuff. Oh, we're going to be tight on inventory. Let's put some of this away. I'm sure I'll have to come back for something. But I think we're going to move. I like this coming down over the top here. I think we're just going to make it bigger and add more stuff to it. Whoops. Well, that was a pain. I feel like we might want to put a couple of sunflowers over here. How did I do the other one? Same idea, just a mix of 2 tall ferns and short ones. So it's still missing a bit more height. Maybe we'll switch this one. Oh, I feel like that makes kind of a pattern. Don't want to do that. Before I start closing this up, I should maybe make some changes. So some of this might be visible from over here. Yeah, but that's fine. I think that looks good. We're going to go with something mossy. That looks all right. Cool. Man, ripping through the food. The spider doesn't run from the armadillo if it gets into its ball form? Oh, that's right. Armadillos go after spiders, don't they? Yeah, they run away from them. They don't... Armadillos don't kill them, though, do they? Good shout, JPrice. Again, it's not like I do a weekly news show about Minecraft, and we just covered that probably a month or two ago. Whoops. I don't like that. You know what? Maybe we can put some flowers in here. Or even just one. Yeah. think that works. Sometimes you just need one little bit to help separate things. Oops. All right, I feel like that's pretty good. I might want to change the stuff behind here. Yep. So I think that this wall is it meant to kind of mimic what we did down below? Yeah. But I'd started it off over here with more cracked bricks and stuff, so I might want to, this section here I think needs to be a little bit more refined. So we'll go cracked through here. Yeah, if that works. Did I bring over? I did bring over Mossy. Maybe we'll switch this out. Not what I wanted. I think that looks okay. Whoops. Yeah. I really don't like it when they inch on the wrong side of the block. Like, it really makes things feel formulaic. Like, that's so far over. Maybe we have to do another bush first. That's a little bit better. I'm basically trying to mimic what I did over here. Trying to put ferns behind the flowers. I have to rethink where I put the flowers though. That makes it look a little bit more dense. So I'm still looking into getting some AI music in the background. I've got some royalty-free music that just doesn't seem to be royalty-free, so I don't use it. I also struggle with finding a way to have music in the background where I also can't hear it. Like, I don't want to listen to it the whole time. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to send music to the stream to you, but for me not to have to listen to it. Just in case it gets repetitive for me, or if it's a genre that everybody's into, but I'm not. And I think it was MDog, somebody in chat in Discord sent me a link, so I'll be looking into a couple different platforms and capabilities. They really kind of come over when I put down new flowers. I think it's fun. Making some progress. I think that looks better. I think what helps that so much is the fact that it had bushes behind it, but... Oh, I don't have any firefly bushes or dandelions over here either. Oh yeah, I know that the bees are coming over for flowers, but I can't place the flowers without holding them in my hands, right? Well, that looks pretty good. Not doing too bad. I think I want to try to fit in a dandelion somewhere. Maybe I can do that here. Oh, nice. We got lucky. I see those from anywhere? I don't think I can. I almost want to try to replace this one with a dandelion. Nope. I think that's probably about as good as it's going to get. It feels really sparse, though. I guess I could try putting a bush here. That feels a little bit better. Not as many flowers, but feels thicker. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So the only thing left is just this one here in the middle. And let's do, maybe we'll do a block here. I really didn't do very much on this, did I? That's probably okay. I wouldn't mind going a little bit lighter on the top. Yeah, now the other one had 2 high bushes behind it. I don't know if I can get away with that here. Maybe. Definitely want one there. Feel like I might want to do one next to it. No, I guess it has to be in the back. That certainly helps. Let's see if we can see it from the other side too. Yep, I like that. Because we've got this clear path through right here. I like how you can create kind of curves with this. It's cool. I don't know if I want a bone meal. No, I don't. I really want short grass. Yeah, I think that looks good. Put a little grass in behind here. Do I have the dry grass? I don't have the dry grass. I'm able to weasel in some dry grass in places and see if I can do that here too. That might actually look good near some of the sunflowers. I'm not sure where I would place it over here. It's not bad. I think it works better with yellow behind it. Yeah, that kind of works. Again, it's one of those things that gives you like an RNG bit of feedback, you know? Sometimes it's in the middle of the block, sometimes it's taller than others. I think that looks pretty good. Create a little bit more of an edge over here. Whoops. Where are you trying to get to? Can you only enter in from the side of a beehive? I thought it was the front. I thought they were supposed to be inside by the time the sun went down too. Cool. I think that might be all the flower beds in. Can I actually get up there? No. At least not very well. There we go. I feel like that feels like a curated wildflower bed. I still want to see some of the wall. Got a lot of samey blocks over here, though. I think that's better. Nice. Just lightens it up a little bit. Nope, not there. Double check to make sure that it looks all good from up here. Yeah. Nice. All right, I'm gonna finish putting in this the moss and stuff along here. A little bit of grass. I think it would be cool. I've got more resin. Maybe put one or two around. I think I only have the one. No, I've got two. That's kind of fun. What did I do over here? It's mostly a mix of stuff. I don't know if I can get away with some too tall grass. I might be able to. Nice. Basically, I want this to look like you can still walk to each hive fairly easily. I guess maybe that's not the best place for that. Yeah. Burninator, hello, hello. How's your Friday going? I need to adjust my camera, I think. I slouch in this chair and it makes me look like I'm way down in the frame. Sometimes these little touches make a world of difference. I wonder if I could sink in some stuff along here, although that might not be the best. No. That one looks okay. Nope. I find so much of this is trial and error. Maybe that's what we need. Cool. I think that's all done on that side. Oh, I still have this side to go. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like the detail of using the resinous honey as well. We don't we don't have any more resin though. Your Friday just started. Cool. Are you West Coast? It's almost noon for me. Oh, I noticed something the last time. Mountain time. I'm close to mid-range. I need to put another lantern out there. I think there's a wall already over here. If not, I have to add one. There is not. Oh, here's where I wanted to put one. I need probably a mossy wall there. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was streaming at 1 o'clock, is that it's noon in America on the Eastern Seaboard, and it's 8 a.m. on the West Coast, and then it's also 4 p.m. in the UK, and I stream for a few hours, so like I can catch the people that are off work in the UK. 10 a.m. is super early for most of the US. It's 9 a.m. for the East Coast, but I think most people are probably working. And then it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for overseas for the UK. But I know I follow a fair amount of streamers that I've been watching and trying to figure out like their schedule. And I mean, sometimes you can't compare yourself to somebody that's been at it for like 15 years and they've got a huge following and all that kind of stuff. But I follow some people that do like 8 my time AM until 2 or 3, and they seem to have, you know, a solid audience. Yeah. Wouldn't want your 10 p.m.? No, Blast, I don't think so. What would that be for me? 3 in the morning? I was looking for something. Right. I think we're done with the wall. I'm sure I've seen you in Pix streams much later than this. You must be a night owl. Oh, for Blast Jordan? I think Blast Jordan, the time rolls over into the next day. Correct me if I'm wrong, Blast. Hey, there's Megibite. What's going on? How are you? How's your Friday going? I don't know what time zone you're in, Megibite. Is your Friday just starting? SweetSandi gifted a tier 1 sub to Megibite. Thanks so much, SweetSandi. Happy Friday back at you. Oh, you're Eastern. Okay. Maybe I did know that. Maybe I did know that. Alright, so we'll have to wait until it gets dark to see if that's the right placement for the light. Megibite, did you know that now that you have a gift sub, you can join the Joel Duggan Discord? Did you know that's the thing that streamers do? I'm teasing. Obviously, I know you do not have time to hang out in my Discord. Streamers are so trendy now. We are indeed. We are indeed. Blast Jordan gifted a tier 1 sub to the Burninator. Thanks so much, Blast. And Burninator. Seriously, now you can connect your Discord and your Twitch and join the Joel Duggan Discord, because we would love to have you. Hype train is incoming. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to kick off a hype train if anybody is so interested. That would be the second hype train today. What are you up to this morning, Megabite? Just chilling? Well, thanks for lurking. I really appreciate all the lurking. Any views that we can have to kind of bump our stream higher up on the Twitch page for discovery. Not that Twitch is great for discovery anyway, but... Right, how are we gonna do this? That's got stuff on the side of it, so we'll put something in there. Oh, no. Off center. That's better. So what I'm trying to do is have these look like there's some paths for the farmers to get to each beehive. The implied travel. Kind of repetitive, but it's kind of hidden at the same time. To be fair, I never know how many viewers I considered many and what effect lurking has on it. I'm just here to watch as a noob and take it all in. I mean, really, the more viewers, the better. Maggie Bite says, big chillin', work part-time on the weekends at a painting studio. Oh, okay. You're offline working, just attempting keyword to declutter my office. Attempting. Yeah, look, if I could show you the amount of mess off to the right side of me, you would be surprised. It's clean behind me. Notice the strategic Lego boxes. That's not an accident. I used to run a small publishing company, and I used to have a bunch of shipping material and stuff that I had to use on a regular basis, and that shipping material is now in the back corner of my office. And it is ugly. It's boxes and bubble wrap and stuff. And so the Lego boxes are hiding, hiding all that. I've got some stuff to do later today. Actually, I want to put up some more sound panels. Not that I feel like they've done a whole lot, but they look cool. So there's that. Where are we here? We're getting there. We're almost done with this. I wonder if I can put carpet back here. I think that, well, maybe not. Maybe we can get away with one of these guys. Or maybe not. That's pretty good. The path that way. I feel like I need something on the ground here, and I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. Maybe we need to have a couple more flowers out this way. I think I put the pink petals away. A couple of these flowers might sneak over this way. Of course, the one bee finds me. Yeah, I think that works. I don't think I can put it on the space. No, button's in the way. Maybe here. Just a little bit of bleed over. Some seeds blown in the wind. Can't see anything. I'm a trinket goblin. Nice. Lots of dusting and decluttering is needed regularly. Yeah, I've got a lot of Lego around, and it is a pain in the butt to dust.
Thought I told you to take a break.
Oh, did you? You did. You absolutely did. SweetSandi. You absolutely did. In case the hype train popped off, there was a warning. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm past it. Cool. So yes, I think I'm almost done. This feels. I will take a break as soon as I finish this area, because I think when I finish this up, it will be done, and then we can work on the house again. Nope, this just feels kind of plain. I don't know why. Weird. Maybe it was just the wrong pattern. Sure. Maybe it'll feel more balanced when we put bushes along here. It's funny how I still find these quite distracting in some places. All right, cool. We're walking away from the flower beds. So that part of the farm is now done. We've got all the flower beds in. We've got all the beehives in. All the grounds underneath the beehives are done. Everything around here is all in. I'm not seeing anything that says, fix me, please. This all looks good. I was going to try to put some nether wart in this one, I think. Where would I even put it? Yeah, I don't know. Cool. So I'm going to take a short break, and when I come back, we're going to start putting the bushes and things and the detailing around the base of the house. And I'm not sure what we're doing here, but we'll have to figure that out. So if you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. Just gives me a chance to zap the coffee, grab another glass of water, that kind of thing. You should too. Grab a break, grab a friend, let them know that we're streaming. The more people we can get in here, the merrier. And I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right, sun's going down again. I'm not going to sleep right away. I want to make sure that those lanterns are where I want them to be, but we're going to switch gears here, so I need to get rid of some stuff in my inventory. Don't think I'm going to need the flowers. Bushes we're going to need. I'm going to need more acacia, bone meal, vines, bushes, ferns, grass. The dry grass might look good up against the house because it's the same color. That could be kind of fun. And I'm going to need the path blocks. I need to make more mud too. Or packed mud, I should say. That looks pretty good. I might put something on the back of the house. I like that one. Makes sense that the abandoned farm wouldn't have one. Now a Mike! Thanks very much for the raid. Welcome in. Good timing, I just got back from a break. Thanks for the shout out for Noah Mike. Sandy, appreciate it. Now a raid. That works out quite well with your username. Amazing. Cat the Possum, hello, hello. Aldebar, what's up? Mike, what were you up to on stream? What were you doing? I'm assuming Minecraft, but let us know the details. Let me just get somewhere where we can talk about what I'm doing. I'll go up here. So folks, if you're new, if you're not familiar with my work, my name is Joel Duggan, and I do mostly streaming Minecraft on Tuesdays through Saturdays, and I also do the Spawn Trunks podcast on Mondays. That's not live here on the channel, but it's live in our podcast Discord. That's with myself and Pixel Riffs. It's a news show all about Minecraft. So that's my main gig, and then of course I do this kind of to have something to talk about every Monday. And we've been working on this side of the server for 4 years now, and we're almost done with Westell. It is a expansive valley of farms, medieval houses, and a big medieval town, and it is quite a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. And right now we're working on this bee farm, which is the last farm that we're putting into the valley. We're building a cathedral in the single player world, building a larger city. It's taken 3 years to build 1.5 buildings and a statue. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Glad to be able to come and see the progress here. Very cool. Thanks again so much, Mike, for bringing over your viewers. Appreciate it. What's the plan when the medieval town is complete? Completely switching gears to a sci-fi area, but I have not yet started it or have a plan. There's probably a couple of smaller projects around the server I'd like to fix up. I'd like to have a shulker box farm. We have to kill the dragon a couple more times. Like, there's a few things like that. We were hunting around for some material earlier today on the stream. We went to the modern city. I might go and complete a building in the modern city. You know, see what I can get going there. Mangrove, concrete powder, and I think that's it. Maybe, oh, jungle planks. Cool. So I guess we'll just start with the front door. I don't think we're going to be able to do much for bushes here. I feel like they're going to be a few things are going to be hard to do. This might be okay though. That's what I was worried about. Fern wasn't too bad. Do we want to do, maybe we'll do some of these bushes here. Sci-fi is going to be a huge change from this. Should be fun. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Burninator, you had a really cool suggestion on the break. You suggested leaf litter for the edge here, that I was feeling like there wasn't a lot going on. And you're right. I think that's exactly what we could do here. Yeah, that works. Maybe not there. Cool. Now, should I put that elsewhere? Oh, right, you can put it on top of that. That'll do. I think that works. Nice. How's it going, Aldebar? It's been a while. Dem05 Adams, thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Good to hear, Aldebar. Good to hear. What are you working on in Minecraft these days? I don't know if that works right there. I wonder whether this could be better off as dirt. Yeah, you know what? That's not bad. Somewhere I feel like I need to have a proper bush. We're probably going to do that over here. Yeah. I can't see anything I'm doing. I like the shaders, but the rain is a problem. Actually been on a gaming break for a few months. Started a new job and doing a lot of outdoor activities, just life stuff. Oh, that's cool. I go in stints too. Like I don't remember the last time that I've been playing Minecraft 5 days a week. I play a lot, but I don't remember ever playing 5 days a week until recently. I think the vision and the end of the road for this build basically just I could see the end, and I thought, you know what, if I just really push on this, and I am enjoying it. I like checking things off, and I feel like when you start getting those last half dozen to dozen jobs on a big project like this that spans multiple years, when you start to realize that you're close to finishing, it kind of spurs you on, you know? That's better. Now I can see what I'm doing. Oh, no. Kind of want to put something under the window that's more useful or interesting, maybe. I'm also not sure if we're going to keep the tuff the way that it is. I kind of want to change up the tuff, but I don't want to just make it look like the walls. And plus it's seen from the inside in places. Maybe we just have to leave it the way that it is. Because mossy on the outside would not make sense because it would be mossy on the inside. I wonder if there's something I could put along there, like a strapping or something. Let me go get some signs. We've got a lot of spruce on the lower level. I'm just wondering if this would look less boring. I think I like that. Oh, I've got a brick there. Oh, that's the chimney. That's why. Maybe that's all I need to do is just add in a couple of bricks here and there. That's probably all I need to do. Don't have cracked bricks, though. Can't do that. It's kind of a harsh transition. Yeah, I feel like that does work. Then we just have to work on this. Has to be some changes down here. Oops. That might be better off as dirt. Man, the shovel is in overdrive today. Maybe not both of those. Yeah, I think that adds a little bit of depth. I like it. Now along here, I'm probably going to want to put in some moss. And then up here we can start to add in a little bit more flavor. Oh, that's a stone. I'm tempted to make this one dirt, but I don't think it's going to look very good. If I do that, I think I might have to do another bush here. Yeah, that works. Now I could probably do a little bit with leaf litter around the side here too. Cool. I do find that this very directional, which is odd. Oh, right. There's a sign there. I can't do it there. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Mikato, you haven't been playing games at all recently, just living vicariously through streams. I've done that before where I've not had time to get into a certain game. Or games that I think look cool, but I know that I suck at, and they are like online multiplayer only. What's the one right now? Mecha Break or something? It's like an online mech warrior, not Mech Warrior, because that's like a tank game, but like mech suit, class-based 5v5, like that kind of stuff. I can't deal with the toxicity and the people have way more time to get good at stuff like that than I do, and so I don't find I have very much fun with them. It's a cool concept, but all right, what do we got left around here? The back deck needs some design. I feel like we might be able to do something with these. We might have to go a little bit farther than that. Trapdoors required. Oh, we've got this side too. I have no spruce trapdoors? Really? Wow. I get that with Factorio. I love it, but at a certain point I start to feel stupid. Yeah, I feel like Satisfactory makes me feel like that sometimes too. I might want to put a wall out here too. That's kind of in the way. We'll see if this looks good. Yeah, that really kind of juts out. I think if we do this, it's just going to be the one. Or I guess I could put it here. That doesn't really make sense though. Maybe all we need is just the single, something like that. You know, that's probably all we really need. And where would I put the light? Probably there. Might need those. Don't need that. Only 6 weeks until you're done college, Mikatu. That's awesome. Good for you. Do you mind if I ask what you're taking? I feel like this might be a good place for it. Yeah, I don't think that needs to be widened. Put some concrete powder there. Yeah. Whoops. I don't use these that often above the ground. I tend to put them in the ground more. Yeah, I feel like that works. I think I'm in a moss. It's neat that they don't grow unless you bone meal them. You can have them as many trees and bushes. Yeah, the saplings. I do find them. They just look so odd compared to everything else. I guess we could have like several of them back here on purpose, but I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna put back here. It might be worth putting like a rock or something. Need one more texture. Studying game development, Kato. That's cool. I mean, I feel like a lot of people that play Minecraft are also in that camp of people that are studying game development. I feel like Minecraft is probably a gateway to people becoming game devs. Yeah, I hear the classes for that kind of stuff are also pretty heavy. Well, that's cool. Congratulations. You're almost done. I'm gonna switch these two. Yep. Cool. Is there anything? I might be able to get away with some detail here. I do like this like last part of a build where you're throwing in these little details. I feel like we should have another bush back here. Maybe we'll even have a vine or something. These are really hard to use. I guess they would go better in desert builds, which makes sense. Didn't I just sleep? If you had your pick, Mikatu, what kind of game would you like to develop? Like, what kind of game would you like to work on? Don't know about that one. Yep, I think we'll go with that. A little too symmetrical. Let's go with carpet. That fills that space nicely. Yeah. Maybe we'll put a couple of bricks over here, or at least one underneath the window. That makes sense. I'm all right with that. I feel like I might want to do two over here. Maybe we'll switch that up and we'll do two on this side. I don't know where that went. That's just what I did. Hold on. Nope. That's better. Don't know why. I think it's just the brick behind the bush just stood out too much. That's in that space. I feel like I could probably put something else over here. Could probably get away with a button or two. Yeah. actually could probably do maybe on a pressure plate. Have one. It's kind of a fun look. Do you have leaf litter somewhere? Maybe not. Do I need to make more? I might have to make more. Mikachu says, I would like to create a game with dragons. Needs a lot of ideas. Made a prototype back in the second semester. Oh, cool. What kind of gameplay would it be? Like riding a dragon, or like sounds like more like an RPG maybe? Yeah, I've definitely thought about getting into some game dev stuff, but it feels like a lot of work and a lot of uncertainty to be a solo game dev. Whoops. Nice. Cool. I think this might be done. I'm gonna walk around and see if I've missed anything. I know that this area out here isn't finished, but like, I don't see anything on the wall that's missing. This all looks pretty good to me. Oh, I guess I have to finish up this area here. And this tree isn't done either. I would maybe consider that part of the walkway though. I think the bee farm is done. And I never did decide if I was going to put any firefly bushes over here. I don't know where I would put them. I guess I could put one there. That could be a firefly bush too. Let's do that. I'll wait to sleep here. Yeah, I get to check something off. Right on time, too. Oh, I didn't bring my shears. And I feel like we've got bees in every section now. I might want to breed up one more bee. Grab a couple flowers for that. Which one did I say? This one? Oh, those stay in the center. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I think that works there. And then maybe we can bury one here for the effect. It's probably all I need. I don't think I want to go overkill on it. I guess we could put them in other places too. Like any place we've got a carpet, we could totally hide a firefly bush. So we've got bees over there doing, I don't know what. I thought I had more bees over on this side, but I guess we don't. They all seem to go inside right after the first thing in the morning. Oh, I can't check it off. I haven't finished this. Let's do a rock real quick. Moss and Mars carpet. That looks pretty good. Yeah, not bad. I would like to do just a little bit more. Maybe we'll have more depth happening here. I think I might go get some stairs. Feels invisible today. Maybe I melted in the sun. Have you been outside a lot this week, Sandy? I feel like you've been doing a lot of outside adventures. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think maybe some mossy cobble might help tie it together. Makatu, I feel you on the internet woes. That sucks when your internet's not working the way that you want it to. I'll grab some stairs too, just in case. Yeah, that works. Nice. Saw the shadow coming across the ground there, and I was like, man, is something walking towards me? The last thing is just breed up a couple of bees. Which we should be able to do now that it's morning. Oops. I was hoping for more bees over in this way. Just the two of you. All right, well, I'll lure you over this way. See if I can grab you too. Get you far away from the other beehives and then do that. Ding. I'll just leave you to your devices and see what you do. Hopefully you'll stay over there. It is really cool to see them flying around. Yay. 6 streams in total, but the bee farm is done. Good. Beehives and the field and property. The road's not done. We're going to change that to another thing. We'll call this... Might have to put this on a different page. It's not the keep. Let me just put this down. So the bee farm road and the pumpkin farm road don't have textures, so we'll have to do that next time. More rain when I'm trying to show stuff off. I feel like this can go on a different page. There we go. That makes more sense. Very cool. Yeah, the amount of rain we get on the server is a little bit annoying. As a matter of fact, we're just going to pull the admin privileges. Because I would like to show off the fact that the bee farm is done. Feel like that's a good amount of bees fluttering around. I really like the fact that we've got different tiers of beehives, different flower beds, different colors. It all feels like a kind of natural field vibe. I really like the netherwort. It's kind of a fun pop-up color. Not much happening on this side, but not much to this side either. Very happy with the way that that turned out. Nice. Well, we know because Megabyte was lurking that we can't forward you all along to Megabyte. Let's just go see who else is streaming right now. Pass you along. But yeah, I am really happy with that. One more thing done. And really that's all the farms. Like all the farms that I'm planning to put in here are all done. So the only thing left in the valley is the banks of the river. That's the only thing left. Oh, and the textures on the road. But like that'll take an hour, not even. Just this patch right through there. Cool. I might take a break from all the landscaping and go inside and start working more on the keep. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's see who's around. We've got Red Wolf. We've got James. Let's see. I don't normally raid out at this time. Joe Hills is live. I would be happy to put someone new on the raid list. If anybody here is following someone that they think is fun to raid that's playing Minecraft, let me know. Happy to send you along. I've got a couple people I could try as well. Preferably not an RP, like a RP server. That tends to be a little bit odd. If you want to come back tomorrow, Saturday, I will be back on my 1 o'clock time tomorrow. I may stream at like noon or something, but noon or 1 is where I'm going to keep the Saturday afternoon stream. We were talking earlier today about changing some of the weekday streams to 10. So we're going to keep the Saturday as an afternoon stream as far as I can tell. You can follow me on social media at Joel Duggan. I'm very easy to find. The podcast is The Spawn Chunks and The Citadel Cafe. Those are the two podcasts I do. They're free. You can find them on your favorite podcasting app. The Spawn Chunks has got a video version on YouTube as well. So if you want to watch over there, that does help us out a little bit. Share that around. If you enjoy the podcast, then let people know that they can go and listen. You can, of course, support me here on the channel at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. You can also do it by subbing here on Twitch. Thanks to all of the people that did gift subs today. Thanks for the new follows. It's really fun at these new time slots to kind of bring people in and have some new folks to chat with. It's fun. And beyond that, I will just see you tomorrow. And we'll pass you along to, let's go with Looney MC. They're building a sick hardcore world. I have no idea who they are, but hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.